Hello guys, my name is Will Keating, and earlier I asked all you guys to send me in your questions that I can answer in a question and answer video. So this is me answering most of your questions. Let's get on. Marozar Cool asked, what is the most played song on your iPod? I listen to so much music it'd be hard to tell, and I can't be bothered to go check on my iPod, so I'm just going to have to take a guess at Green Day when I come around. What is your favourite time of the year? I'm not a massive fan of like the sweltering heat, but because we're off school in the summer, I guess I'm going to have to say that. Bryony Goes Raw asked, where did you put the sour worms? I don't know. Where did I put the sour worms? Korma620 asked, what is the difference between mist and fog? You can see further into mist than you can into fog. Bet you didn't think I'd be able to answer that one. I googled it. Gabby asked, why did you start making vlogs? I think it was probably a mixture of the fact that I had nothing better to do with my time and I'm a massive attention seeker. Why did you start singing? I basically started singing because I wanted to learn guitar for ages, and when I finally did get around to learning guitar, it got a bit boring just playing chords over and over again. Kiana asked, do you watch Doctor Who? And if so, who's your favourite Doctor? I'm sorry to say I don't watch Doctor Who, which is kind of a big thing for me because loads of YouTubers do watch Doctor Who. It's just like a big thing to do. But I think it's probably because I know it sounds weird, but I don't really watch very much telly. Like, I just watch YouTube videos. When I was younger though, I did actually watch a bit of Doctor Who, so I'm gonna have to say David Tennant's my favourite Doctor because he's the only one I've really seen. Amy asked, would you rather be eaten alive by a shark or eat Justin Bieber's arm? That's a really dark question. I'd probably eat Justin Bieber's arm. I don't know why though. Who is your musical inspiration? It's hard to answer that question because, like a lot of people, I just write music about everything that happens in life. But I guess if I had to pick my favourite songwriter, it would be James Bourne. What is your Twitter? My Twitter name is Daconvincer. I don't really go on it very much, but you can follow me anyway. What is your favourite film and why? There are so many good films, it's a really hard question to answer. But I think I'm going to have to say Hot Fuzz because there's just so much awesomeness in it. And if you haven't seen it, I highly recommend going to watch it. With all the music you do, have you ever considered doing theatre? I think performing on stage and doing theatre is something I'd really enjoy. But I think the reason I haven't done it before, I mean, I thought about it, but I think the reason I haven't done it is because I really can't be bothered. If you were God, would you have created spiders? I think creating spiders would be the last thing on my mind. I think I'd wonder why I was God and how to get back to being Will. Charlie asked, what are your top 5 favourite bands and artists? It'd be hard for me to put this one in like a particular order, so I'm just going to say 5. Probably Green Day, Busted, McFly, Son of Dork, Charlie Simpson. Roxy asked, are you ever going to dye your hair again? And if so, you should do it grey for the bants. I suppose I might dye my hair at some point, but I remember when I did it before, it just took forever to come out and just became a pain after a while. I don't think I'm going to dye my hair grey either. Amazon or eBay? Definitely Amazon. I buy almost everything I own off Amazon. Simpsons or Family Guy? Family Guy. Why did you start Signal My Escape? If you didn't know, Signal My Escape is the band I'm in. You shouldn't really be asking me that question either. Why did you start it? Because I didn't start it. I don't think really anyone started it. Joe pretty much just sent a message to me, Alex, Charlie and George saying, hey, do you want to do a cover of this song? And we all agreed. And it just kind of kicked off from there. George is no longer in the band, but that's a different story. Would you rather rape a whale or be raped by a whale? That's another really dark question, but I'm gonna say I'd have to rape a whale, because if I was raped by a whale, I'd probably be wearing nappies for the rest of my life. If you get what I'm saying. And nothing to do with my size. I don't think the whale would know I was raping it either, so win-win situation. Actually, no, when I think about it, it isn't a win-win situation because I would have just raped a whale. What is your opinion on the government legalising gay marriage? Alright, I think that's a good thing, definitely. I don't know why gay marriage, you couldn't do that before. And finally, what is your favourite video game? This is a hard one for me because however weird this sounds as I am a teenage boy, I don't really play video games. I mean, I don't own an Xbox or a PS3. I mean, I own a computer, but it's not really fast enough to play video games on. When I was a bit younger though, I did definitely play a lot of video games. I was just like any other kid, I just played loads of video games. So if I had to say my favourite video game ever, I guess it would have to be... I guess my top 3 video games ever would have to be the first Sonic game for the Sega Mega Drive, which was a classic. I remember as a kid spending hours on that game, just playing it over and over again. Need for Speed Most Wanted. I just remember that game being like insanely good, and I've always said since that they need to make another Need for Speed Most Wanted because it was just so fun. Or I guess Sonic Heroes, because once again I remember sitting on my GameCube when I was a kid just playing that game over and over again, and it was a hell of a lot of fun. Right, so those were the best questions asked by you guys. If you enjoyed this video, hit the like button. I'm waiting for you to do that. why don't you hit the like button? If you want to watch more of my videos, because there'll definitely be more to come, hit subscribe. And then once you've hit subscribe, you'll get notified every time I make a new video, which is amazing. Leave a comment below asking me more questions so I can answer them in the next video, or anything else you just want to ask me. I've been Will Keating, and I'm going to say goodbye. Goodbye!